Happy Sunday, good people. I'm coming with a quick one. Won't be too long. This is Sunday, and don't really want to be ranting and raging about anything that's other people have going on. But I did see Roz come on this morning, and I just want to address it. She's still trying to find a reason to why she believes that Treese is such a bad mother. But we just heard her daughter stating that she was putting a lot of responsibility on her as she was coming up. None of us were perfect mothers, but we can see why your child was a teenage mother because you had her mothering your children, but you're supposed to be this perfect mom. You did everything right, and you raised good kids. Your kids aren't as good as you try to put them out to be because they're very disrespectful. They have low vibrations, just as well as you. You are Debbie Downers, always looking to bash someone and make it seem like you're so much better. And they get that from you because you did not lead by a good example. You can make those minions of yours believe anything you want, but the truth will set you free. Be transparent about it. I wasn't the best mother, but I learned from my mistakes and raised decent children. But believe me, I made mistakes along the way in these 25 years of being a parent. You see? So you need to just cut it out. You and your girls coming on here acting like you guys really run YouTube. Then you say that Sharita is getting a check off your back. But what do you think you've been doing with Latrice? You've been getting a check off of her back, harassing, stalking, and being ignorant. So, just an evil woman, truly an evil woman. Because if that wouldn't have made you any money, you would have been on to the next thing. But because you see she had so many rejects that was disliking her at this time when you came out, and for real, you came out like you were this prim and proper woman when you're nowhere near that. You are so classless. You ran around with dope dealers, hood figures, and hood boogers, and you were one of them. But you put your mouth on Sharita's home. But I bet you her man owns that home. You put your mouth on Treese's home. But I bet Treese owns her home. But you're 50 years old and still renting. You're still renting. You don't own anything. You have no assets whatsoever. But you talk about people that do. They're walking in better shape than you are. But you're the first one to try to down someone. Then you're quick to try to make excuses. You throw rocks and then you hide your hand and have those people helping you play the victim role when you're not a victim by any means. You are the problem. You created this problem. You came on here with nothing but nonsense. And you've ran it and ran it and ran it until guess what? It's about to run out because you're on borrowed time. You're running around with the devil. That's what you're doing. You're running around playing all around in his territory and you don't think God's going to come for you? Ma'am, you reap what you sow. And what you put out here in this world is what you're going to get back. And you have put nothing but negativity and strife out here in the past 2, close to 3 years. By now, I would be, if it was me, I would be tired of talking about the same thing over and over again, but state that no one else has no content. You don't have no content because if you're not talking about Latrice or Sharita, what do you have to talk about? When in reality, you have a lot of things that you can talk about that can help someone. That you lost your child, your mother being on drugs, you being a single mother raising your children. There are so many things that you could talk about that would be a testimony and a breakthrough for somebody else. But that's too much like right, you see, because you don't think that'll bring you the revenue that you've been making off of a woman's back by harassing and stalking her. But you quick to say you don't watch anybody. Girl, you be all in them bushes. You be all in them bushes trying to get your content together. You see, but you say you want to go back and finish talking about Treese, and you're gonna leave Sharita alone. I tell you, you choose your battles, because you know Sharita's gonna dig and dig and dig and pull up all those skeletons and let them bones fall out your closet. But you see, when Treese, she's different. She don't want to be bothered with all that nonsense. She's on a whole nother level when it comes to coming out here cussing and fussing and acting a fool. You see, but you will talk about her, but you will be the classless woman that comes out here cussing and fussing, talking like a fool. So I think she's on a better level than you are. You see, so and you need to keep your mouth closed, because for real, you talk too much and the lies are being exposed. Because when you tell one lie, two lies, three lies, you got to remember all of those lies, and you can't. You can't. You see, you wanted to make Sharita a scammer and a thief so bad, but you got smacked in the face with everything that you assumed and said she was doing. And it was farthest from the truth. That's why I say, you come out here and you speak on folks' lives like you know that it's fact, that it's set in stone. And it's not. But you tell somebody, you just made a comment earlier today about you do your parenting a certain way and another person does their parenting a certain way when you were talking about your life insurance, and that don't make it right nor wrong. So make that make sense. If you feel that way about your situation, why can't you feel that way about Treese and other women that you come out here and bash? Just because you do it your way don't mean nobody else has to do it your way, and your way has to be right. Because your way's not right, honey. Because if it was, you wouldn't be such an evil, malicious woman that is so hateful. You see, but you came out here, like I say, like you was prim and proper and had it all made in the shade, and it was just all going on. When for real, in reality, you had nothing going on. You came out here just like any other person would, looking for my monumental gain. You see, you came out here looking for some extra income. But instead of doing it the right way, you came out here bashing and victimizing other people. You see, and then you brought your children on into it. Grown women, you all ain't grown. You all need to grow up is what you need to do. But if what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You see, because you come out here and see a hit dog a holler. Because anytime somebody say something about you that may be close to the truth, you come out here ranting and raving. You don't sit back like Treese does, the person that you always talking about. Every now and then she comes out and say a little something to you. And she don't even address you formally, because she don't want to bring you no more attention. You see? But with you, when somebody say something that's truth on you, you come out here ranting and raging, and that ain't nothing but a hit dog that's hollering. You see? Because you want to defend yourself and defend your image. But like your daughter said, you put a lot of responsibility on her. And I bet you she can say what she wants to say, but she has a grudge about that. You know? You entertained children in your home, not leading by example, smoking weed, drinking, strippers, all of the above with children in the presence. But you were such a good mother. I think not, Roz. I think not. And I cannot wait on the day that vengeance is the Lord, and he comes and knock you all on your butt. Because a lot of y'all are full of it. Y'all fake and y'all phony. You defend Chase. You defend Benny. You defend Tanya. But you guys had all these bad things to say about each other. I mean, seriously, stuff that cut to the core. where I'll forgive you, but I don't forget, and we will never be associates nor friends. But because you need an alliance and they want to use you for your supporters, you guys are coming together with nothing that is genuine. It's all fake and it's phony. And you carry a big facade, a big one. You see, everything you talk about is illusion. You just started getting on a whole nother level in these past couple years off of another woman's back. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Not because you came out here and did something positive and let God bless your channel and let him make it flourish. You came out here and did it the evil way and ran with the enemy, the devil. You see? So you can never get respect from real women, because those women you got over there, they all are miserable, just like you. Y'all miserable, and birds of a feather flock together. So all that evilness, y'all got it all roused up in one little bunch. You see? But like I say, you pick your battles, because like you say, you're going to stop talking about Sharita, and you're going to get back on your topic of Treese. Why? Then you say Treese couldn't pay for storage units. Girl, storage units don't cost that much. That woman is trying to pivot. She's trying to release some of that load off of her shoulders. She had 3-4 houses of furniture, girl. So why don't you think she want to make a profit and sell as much as she can and give away what she can? You know, it's called pivoting. It's staying in your lane, not living above your means. You see, something you do. Something that you do. Big flosser. You see, but this woman can't pay for storage units. I don't think she broke as you think she is, to where she can't even pay for a doggone storage unit. Make that make sense. She's trying to release that load up off of her. Release the stress up off of her. Who wouldn't want to pivot and get extra bills off of their back if they're unnecessary bills? So you sound like a fool when you be talking. But like I say, only fools will listen to a fool. But you need to, for real, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because your wrath is coming. And I'm going to sit back and just watch it. Watch it unfold. I'll keep you in my prayers. But you got too much going on in your own life to where you need to stop worrying about what everybody else got going on. You see? But I'm going to leave that right there. Stop acting like you're this perfect mother, because you weren't. You weren't at all. You put responsibility on your children, and you're still putting responsibility on your children, waiting on somebody to make it and buy you a house and put you up to where you feel you need to be. No, that's not their job. You are to raise them and have them go out and flourish and be the best person that they can in this world. Not to be, now they're going to have your back and worry about you and help you when you're in need, but there's no obligation to take care of you. I'm sorry. You see, but you're a good mother. See, on the other hand, Treese is trying to set up benefits for her children as they grow and go into the future and have a successful life. But you keep your mouth on this woman. You see all the good things she has done, but you will never speak on it because it's too much like right. And it's taking you out of that commentary that you sprue out over there, full of nothing but hatefulness and malicious ways. But I'm done. I ain't got much to say. Like I say, this was going to be a short one. But I swear, listening to you talk, lady, God got something for you. God got something for you. So while you're still having enough time to make better choices, I think you might start trying to make better choices. Because it's only so long you're going to be able to run around out there on the devil's playground and nothing happens to you. And that's not a threat. That's just facts. You see? But happy Sunday. And God bless everyone. Everyone. We all are standing in need of something. Nobody's exempt. You see, people can act like they are, but the truth will set them free and maybe open up other doors and avenues for them that will take them away from that negativity and bring them into positive things. But I appreciate all of my supporters. I try to get back to you guys in the comments because I want us to be able to react with each other, you know, and be able to gain, I won't say friendships, because as I see a lot of this YouTube and social media stuff, it ain't no such thing as friendships out here. But would like to start some type of bond with you all because I appreciate your support. I appreciate you guys coming and hitting the like and commenting. That motivates me to continue on. And like I say, this will not be my content all the time. You know, I'm finding my way, but I have to come out here and talk about this sector and this evil woman that's running around playing up in it and making a bunch of nothing but strife and evilness. I mean, and there's no other way to put it. That's pure D evil. But I thank you guys. And I hope you all are having a wonderful day and have a blessed week. I'll be back next week sometime with some more commentary. I don't know if it's going to be on Roz. I hope it's not. But I'm trying to put things together so we will have other things to talk about to keep our vibrations high, not low. God bless you all. Like, share, and subscribe, and cut on your post notifications. I do appreciate you all once again, and have a great evening. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.